All right, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the TA. All right, guys, another day, another squeeze. Well, another day, another trap, I should say, guys. We were trading a very, very trappy market, might I say. And yeah, I mean, they did it again, guys, with the another bear trap. You had a false breakdown of this trend line right here. You've been respecting your trend right here. Breakdown, boom, gap you up over the next day. All right. Guess what? It was a gap and go, and now you're above the high. So I am just going to tell you guys where I do think we are heading. I think we're heading straight to 462. You have no resistance until 462. Now, do I think you're having another leg up right now? No, I do not think you're having another leg up right now. I think you're going to get that pullback that we've been speaking about. Does that mean you can't come up to 462 before that happens? No, that doesn't mean that can't happen. All right. So just to be very clear, I do think that is where we're heading, $2 higher. So, yeah, all right. I'm just letting you guys know. You're probably going to either see us trade flat right up here, or we're going to, we're going to head up there, and then we're going to stall out there. Is honestly what I'm seeing. Now, why do I think you're going to be stalling out relatively soon, all right? Like, any day now it can happen. I don't really care when it happens. I'm not going to change my tune until we see some of these things play out, because they're just not playing out right now. You come over here to DXY. You broke out of your falling wedge here. You got the back test we spoke of. You see how there's a yellow arrow here, eh? Well, guess what? I drew that yellow arrow. Is either here or here. You respected it. Now we got the back test. Probably going to start breaking up to a new high. All right. Now, I will actually point out something that I know I was seeing earlier cause some panic. Guys, US, the 2-year, okay? TNX over here. You did have a spike today of, I think you were up over 3% earlier this morning. That is the biggest spike that you've had in quite some time here. All right. Now, is it anything to get, super panicky about? No. All right. I don't think everyone should be, going overboard here. Run for your lives. No, it's not the end of the world. All right. But this combined with DXY, combined with VIX, combined with everything we've been sharing over here on the actual indices, I'm just saying, all of this is like a recipe for disaster. It really is. So it's currently 3:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You do still have a little, time left here in the day. I do think you're probably going to have increasing volume on the day to support this candlestick and this breakout here. So I do think we're going to head up to 462. I really don't think we're going to head much higher, guys. These divergences are still just continuing to hold. So we can, continue the steady grind higher, or the slow grind higher, I should say. Yes, it's steady, but it's definitely slow. But yeah, guys, the divergences, they're all just still there. All right. All this is putting in is a daily bearish divergence over here on the RSI. You come over here to QQQ, guys, you take out this high. That's the same thing that's going to happen over here as well. Now, QQQ is in a different situation. QQ has absolutely nothing until we run up to all-time highs. So that's that's something to keep in the back of your mind here. Things can get a bit crazy here before they get a little uncrazy. Or they could keep getting crazier, I guess we could say. Now, what I will point out over here, we were looking for that bounce into this 390 area right here. What is 390? Our golden pocket. That is where the 0.68 was. Now I'm just going to tell you the 0.618. Now I'm just going to tell you guys, guess what? You broke the 0.786. I do think we're probably going to start pushing up here to 394 again. Does that suck for anybody who's currently holding short? Yes. All right. But it is what it is. And I'm just going to be the guy telling you like, hey, all right, this happened. We're probably going to see that happen. If then statements shall be found here on this channel. All right, now I already pointed out DXY. VIX, guys, we're still just down here at support. Nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing. And you're carving out a daily bullish divergence over here on VIX's RSI. All right, now, what do we need to see, guys? I'm going to keep this video very short here, but we are going to go over, 10 plus notable setups that I think are, everyone should have on the radar. Or at least that I think are looking real clean for my watch list. We'll say that. All right. But what do you really need to see, guys? You're gonna need to see that, and then that. So far, guys, we just keep getting set up with trap after trap. Every time this like sell side structure gets a chance at popping up, you know, it's a part of a trap. That's what we've been saying. So like, you want to see this actually play out now on the daily time frame over here. You broke down to a new low. Now it looks like you're going to break up to a new high. So again, you're going to be trendless unless you can stall out here, not break this high, and then come over here and break this low. And then we're definitely going to say, hey guys, 100%, we got that sell side structure that we were talking about. And then we're going to be looking for that. All right. But until these things happen, I'm just going to say we don't have any signal suggesting these are going to be playing out. What we do have is the divergences that tell us something is to be playing out at some point in time. We don't know when these things are going to happen. But I'll tell you right now, just because you're busting up to a new high does not mean any of these things are changing. Now, these are the futures. Don't be scared. All right. If you're holding short, all right, just know this thing isn't actually up 1.75%. Okay. It is not. You see this little, you see that? All right. See what that says right there? Contract switch. All right. They rolled over the contracts. All right. That's the only thing that really happened here. That is why NQ is up 1.75%. But then you come over here to QQQ, wherever that may be, and that is not even close to being up 1.75%. All right, guys, so I think I am going to conclude the indice talk right there. And what are we going to do? We're going to take a look at some notable setups going into the upcoming few weeks. All right, SoFi broke out of this descending channel, has now broken out, back tested. We're waiting for some continuation. You break right over here. You break that 850 mark, guys. This thing's probably going to push all the way up to 920, and then you're going to get a full-scale reversal, it's looking like over here. I just want to point this out right here. Upstart, I pointed this out when we were basing down here. I hope that the guys, congrats to anybody who ended up banking off of this bad boy right here. All right, but we had Upstart looking like an actual beast. Now, what did we also call out here on the channel before it actually went? Carvana. We called it out over here on the breakout. We then called out this move right here, and then we were all for that move. Now, what happened back here? You just back tested where you broke out from. Just like you back tested right here where you broke out from. Well, now you had a bigger scale breakout from this inverse head and shoulders formation that we pointed out. Got the back test. You could get moving and grooving all the way up to this $47 level, all the way up there. I'm just going to say, dips are buying opportunities over here on Carvana. And guys, volume is continuing to pick up. That is something you would like to see. All right, pullbacks, buying opportunities. Next one, NEO. We pointed this one out the other day. You got the breakout. You had some volatility come in. You had some buying pressure step in off of said breakout. Guess what? Now you're just getting a back test. All right, you want to see buyers start stepping in here. Maybe watch some on the hourly time frame. Maybe you want to see a higher low get set up into a higher high. And there you go. Maybe that's your confirmation over here. Something to pay attention to. Rivian. We also pointed this one out somewhere down here over here on this channel, pointing out that it looked like it was getting ready to go. What did that look like? This bad boy right here, does it not look pretty identical to what happened right there, where you're just, you know, you're basing down here, you're getting ready with these higher lows and higher highs. You're getting ready to see some, you know, a lot of buying pressure step into this ticker. Rivian, by the way, boom, boom, boom. You got like a triple bottom setup. That is where, if you were wondering what this line is right here, it's literally just going from there to the bottom. All right, measure move. Oh, we're coming up to 2150. AAL. Here we go. Am I going to be trading this one? No. No, but is it something that maybe if you would like to put on your radar, you can put on your radar? There you go. You literally just have a break and retest. Classic strategy right there. All right. Honestly, short term for puts, not looking too shabby. All right. Just wait for an hourly break. Wait for, you know, a break of 1345. You know, you could play it down 13. I don't know. All right. Just an idea to throw it out there. You're probably going to see some selling pressure step in the short term. Carvana, we already went over this one. CVS, we already pointed this out earlier this week, I believe. No, it was last week. Last week we pointed this one out. It was definitely right here at the bottom of this thing. I think it was on this day right here. So last Thursday. All right. We did say CVS was heading, or was brewing up for a biggish move. All right. It was going to be up or down, guys. It turned out to be up. All right. Short-term momentum is up. And as you see on the weekly time frame, this thing has some way to go. All right, guys, we really could be looking for some, daily setups to pop up on the bull side coming out of this bullish weekly structure. Something to keep on your radar. Oxy, right here at support. If you like your oiled names, here you go. Here's the beautiful baby. But I will also say, oil has not been treated right. All right, oil has been, it does not matter, or it does not care right now about your feelings. It wants to go down. I'm telling you right now, maybe people are like, oh, maybe people are super butthurt by oil. I'm going to tell you right now, this thing's at support. That support, RSI is oversold. You're probably going to be getting a bounce. So a decent bounce come out of this area the past few times. You can even bring this level over. You can see, boring spot going on here. All right, regardless, keep it on your radar. Snow. Looks like it's, I can't really say you can just safely hop in this thing, but if you're a short-term trader, snow does look like a big, fat, nasty bull flag over here on the daily. Guys, ARM, pointing this one out today in the Discord, and I did not get to trade it. All right, this thing ended up exploding. It exploded without me, all right, but this is one I've had on my my radar for a little while here. I remember playing this move right here, I believe. Some I don't know, I went along somewhere in there, all right, for a little move. And then we start consolidating for like 2 to 3 weeks, guys. This is 2 weeks of consolidation. The breakout was going to be big. You were either going to follow this arrow to the upside or this arrow to the downside. All right, pullback, buying opportunity off of right here, 64.50. So I should add that to the green list. There we go. Green for, positive setup. I don't know. Trade desk, TTD, breaking out of this descending parallel channel as we speak. Are you going to get the breakout? Who knows? All right, just something to be watching and keep on your radar. Break above here, you're bullish. Boom. Maybe wait for the classic break and retest, and you're off of the races. Upstart. It's already one I pointed out, but I'm just going to point this out. Guys, Upstart is definitely going to be queuing up for a bigger move. Do you guys see what's going on here? We are bullish at, do you see this red line right here? That's where we originally got bullish from, 26 bucks. Look, do you see this break and retest? That thing looks so freaking beautiful. So beautiful. All right. I understand you didn't retest this trend line, but guys, this thing looks like it's going to just keep exploding. Look at this volume, increasing volume again. I understand the RSI is overbought, but this name, I don't think this name really cares too much about an overbought RSI. I'm just going to put that one out there. But yeah, Upstart, guys, we're bullish at the bottom. We're bullish right now. I think this thing is probably going to just keep running up and fill this 46.30 gap. Maybe you do end up seeing a big, fat, nasty day. Fat, nasty 20% day over the next week. Just something to keep on your radar. CELH. This is one that has been queuing up in this flag formation here. I think you're at the bottom of the flag formation. You do have a triple or quadruple bullish divergence going on here. So I do think you break up from this structure. All right. Do with that info what you will. Does not matter to me. All right. All that matters to me is that you guys got these setups. All right. All right, and we already talked about ARM. Okay, so with that being said, I am going to conclude the video there. Now we have successfully gone over the indices on what to pay attention to in detail. And what have we also gone over? 11 hot setups to watch over the next 1 to 2 weeks. With that being said, I will catch y'all in the next one, which is going to be tomorrow for the weekly update. We will have a longer look at the indices on the broader time frames. That being said, catch y'all in the next one. Peace.